Heyo. So let's have a quick look at this WorkPro 12-in-1 multi-tool. And this is something that I picked up, here's the sheath, in Walmart. And it was only like 13 bucks because the boys in the youth group I advise wanted to make something like this. Something, a little leather, sheath or something. So we decided, we're going to get them all a multi-tool. And we're going to, have them make a little sheath to go along with it. And while we were looking for multi-tools, we, looked at a few things, some of the cheaper ones in the $10 range, and picked up this one just to try it, and I was very impressed, actually. As I believe I already said, this was only 13 bucks at Walmart. It was in the tool section, and spring-loaded, which is personal preference. I prefer not. Our cutters work decently well. There we go. But they don't quite make it unstranded. Or, in fact, really at all unstranded, just kind of bends it. What can you do? It's got a file, which is, let's fold that up. What have we got? There we go. Just surprisingly aggressive, and does not that bad of a job at all. Little Phillips driver, I'm sure they call this Phillips driver a pry bar or something like that. Let's see, it's got a little package opening here, a bit reminiscent of the Rev, I believe, Leatherman Rev. Let's have a look. It doesn't have. Oh yeah, that would work quite beautifully. Let's see what's next. Oh yes, little straight driver. All these multi-tools have about 15 of those. And the saw, which locks, by the way. A little lock bar there. Now the saw is actually very good. There we go. Let's see if I can do it while holding it. Oh, yeah. There we are. There we go. Now, I have to say, out of the box, it's probably on par with your Victorinox. Yeah. Alright, so it's very similar but slightly less aggressive than the Victorinox, which does kind of help it cut just a tiny bit smoother. Just a tiny bit easier, basically. Doesn't grab it as much. Now, do I think that this will, hold up? No, not at all. I mean, it's just a cheapo saw. They just managed to get the teeth formed real nicely on it. And they've got a background, so the spines and thinner, you know, as opposed to a set. That's what you have to do. That's everything on that side. And on this side, you've got your combo can opener, bottle opener. I don't know how well this would work. It's very blunt. Moving right along, you've got another wee little flathead driver, Phillips driver, which I believe yeah, it might be number 1 there. And if it is a number 1, then I have no way of testing it. I don't think I have a single screw. Can't remember the last time I needed to use a number 1 Phillips. All I can say is it doesn't fit a number 2 Phillips head very well at all. Do I prepare for any of these? No, I do not. There we go. Yeah, I think that's definitely going to be a number 1. Just absolutely nothing. And lastly is the knife, which also locks. It's the knife. Yeah, just the knife and the saw lock. Grab a bit of this. Let's not tell it to go through 2 pages. And for the price, it's not bad. I mean, God only knows what it's made out of. But it's not finished half badly. At least not for the price. And I think that's right about everything for this guy. For $13, you can't do much wrong. Can't go much wrong with it. Sheath that comes with it is a bit ganky, to say. No, I don't think I've ever put it in this sheath. Go. That doesn't seem like it sit very comfortably at all, eh? Much better to have a nice leather sheath for it. I mean, especially if it's your first time making one like it was with the boys. But yeah, that was the Walmart WorkPro 12-in-1 multi-tool. And for the price, I'm very impressed, honestly. For that, I'm out.